Hey, we got suspicions on the internet. People saying Boosie cousin robbed or tried to rob and killed Duke the Jeweler, who was from Chicago. Me, I don't know. I'm saying I ain't with that shit. I ain't the police, nothing like that. But shit, what y'all think? Y'all think it's true? Y'all think they just pushing? Y'all think cause it's Boosie, they like, fuck it, we just gonna put it on him. He known for shit like that. You let me know.
Hey, the internet, y'all got us all the way up, man. We met that dude, Duke the Jeweler, the night before. We was gambling. The next day, dude followed us to the concert. When we left out the concert, we under the garage. Dude went to his car by himself and walked down to the parking lot. That's when somebody tried to rob him and killed the dude. What the hell my 19-year-old cousin gonna try to rob and kill somebody? Bro, we getting money, man. We getting fucking money. That ain't our stilo. As a boss, I ain't letting that go down like that, man. This dude finna make me a piece. So y'all need to kill that. That's bad low, man. Don't put us in nothing with no bad low. It's bad low, man. This shit bad low, man. Straight up, the shit bad low. Kill it.
He like, I'm gonna make you a gold piece. Dude was cool as a motherfucker. So the next day, dude hit my partner like, man, y'all got the concert. Let us trail y'all, woo-de-woo. So dude went with us to the concert. And after I come off stage, everybody leaving. You know, we parked under the parking lot, under the arena where the celebrities parking and all that shit. He was in another car. He walked to his car. His car was outside the arena under where we was. It was on side the parking lot, so he had to walk to his car. And that's where the incident took place when somebody, you know, tried to get him or whatever. But Vlad, bro, if anybody know me, bro, that ain't my stilo, bro. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how I get down, bro. Like, that ain't how none of my people get down.
What happens when a rapper finally makes it out? Grammy nominations, chart-topping hits, millions in motion. And then the one person who knows your past better than anyone, your own sister, goes live and says, none of it is real. Because this isn't just another celebrity argument. This turned into a full-blown family war. And somehow, Boosie Badazz ended up catching the hardest stray of his entire career. And trust me, the deeper you dig into this story, the messier it gets. Because what started as a private family issue just became one of the most uncomfortable conversations in hip-hop right now. And it all exploded in early February 2026. GloRilla was riding high, Memphis's breakout star, the underdog who turned struggle into success. The girl who went from nothing to headlining stages. Her whole brand was built on that come-up story. Growing up broke, making it out, beating the odds. But then, everything changed overnight. Because on February 4th, her sister, Victoria Woods, better known online as Scarface, hit Facebook Live with one mission: expose GloRilla, and she didn't come with vague shade. She didn't come with cryptic posts. She said her sister's name directly, called her out by her government name, and started airing out family business in real time. And within minutes, the internet was picking sides. Scarface's main claim? GloRilla made it out, but left everybody else behind. She went straight for the gut, saying while GloRilla is out here collecting checks, living luxury, their mother is still working a regular warehouse job at FedEx. Let that sink in. Your sister is performing at festivals, doing brand deals, walking red carpets, and your mama's still punching a clock. That's the kind of contradiction that makes people stop and go, wait, what's really going on behind the scenes? Scarface wasn't done. She said GloRilla bought their dad a Jaguar, not because it actually changed his life, but because it looked good online, like a flashy gift for the cameras, while his living conditions stayed the same. In her words, Glo was stunting for the internet, not actually helping in real life. And that's when the rant turned emotional, because Scarface wasn't just angry, she sounded hurt. She said, "You know how we struggled, you know how we were neglected, you lived it too." And the fact that GloRilla wasn't reaching back, that was the real betrayal. Then she dropped another bomb, saying it's been 4 years of watching GloRilla blow up. While the rest of the family stayed stuck, She claimed their brother is out here doing DoorDash, trying to survive, while GloRilla is getting paid 6 figures for one performance. That comparison hit people hard, because it wasn't about jealousy. It was about the question everybody asks when someone makes it. When you escape the struggle, how much do you owe the people still living in it? But then Scarface brought up the part that made the internet go silent. She said GloRilla wasn't even helping their autistic brother. And whether that's true or not, that accusation carries weight, because people feel strongly about family members who need extra support. And once that got mentioned, the conversation shifted. This wasn't just about money anymore. This became about morality, responsibility, family, and suddenly, GloRilla's image was being questioned in real time. The internet split immediately. One side was saying, if Glo really has millions, why is the family still struggling? The other side was like, hold up, we don't know what happens behind closed doors. Because family dynamics are never simple, and just because someone is famous doesn't mean every relative is entitled to their bank account. But GloRilla wasn't about to let the narrative spin without responding, and she responded fast. Not days later, hours later. She didn't do an emotional live. She didn't write a long paragraph. She came with receipts. She posted what looked like a message from her own mother, thanking GloRilla for always supporting the family, saying she already does more than enough. And now the situation got even messier, because now it's mama versus sister. And people started asking, is Scarface exaggerating? Or is mama protecting GloRilla's image? Or do they just have different definitions of what help looks like? Then GloRilla took it to another level. The next day, she posted a link to Indeed.com. If you don't understand the disrespect, Indeed is a job search website, so Glo basically told her sister, go get a job, without saying a single word, cold-blooded, the kind of petty that goes viral instantly. Then her older cousin stepped in, backing GloRilla completely, posting texts that showed Glo checking in, offering money, staying connected. So now, family members were split down the middle. The internet was in a frenzy. And just when it seemed like the drama might die down, that's when Boosie Badazz entered the chat. And if you know Boosie, you know he's never been the type to stay quiet. Boosie gives his opinion on everything. Doesn't matter what the topic is, he's going to speak. So when he saw the GloRilla situation trending, of course he weighed in. He started off trying to sound neutral, saying, I'm not siding with GloRilla. I'm not siding with her sister. But everybody knows, when someone says that, they're about to take a side. Then Boosie made a point that, honestly, a lot of people don't want to hear. He explained the reality of rapper money, because fans assume every artist is sitting on unlimited millions. But Boosie said, that's not how it works. Just because you hear someone signed a $10 million deal doesn't mean they have $10 million in their account. Labels take cuts, managers take cuts, lawyers take cuts, taxes take huge cuts. Then you've got lifestyle costs, security, travel, business expenses. So Boosie was basically saying, people think rappers are richer than they really are. Then he broke it down with simple math. He said, if you have $1 million and you've got 7 siblings, parents, everybody expecting money, that million disappears fast. If you give everyone 100,000, you're broke. And his point was, you can't financially carry an entire family forever. And honestly, that's a reality check a lot of people ignore. But Scarface didn't take it as a reality check. She took it as disrespect. To her, Boosie was justifying GloRilla, making excuses, so she went live again. And this time, it wasn't just a response, it was a declaration of war. She started off heated, saying, y'all want the clout to die? Stop talking about me. Because people kept calling her a clout chaser, while also keeping her name trending. Then she turned her anger toward media platforms, like The Breakfast Club, calling them out for showing GloRilla's receipts, but not showing hers. And she wasn't wrong. Media controls narratives by choosing what to highlight. But then, she aimed directly at Boosie. And this is where it went nuclear. She accused Boosie of fake neutrality, saying, "You are taking sides, you justifying her." Then she started dragging him personally, calling him washed up, saying he fell off, mocking him for being on Tubi movies, basically saying, "You're not even relevant anymore." And the internet froze because nobody expected Scarface to go that hard. But she wasn't done. She brought up Boosie's past controversies, specifically his long history of comments about Lil Nas X and the LGBTQ community. She called him out for hypocrisy, saying, "You promote guns, weed, violence, but suddenly you care about morality when it's about gay people?" She was basically saying, hip-hop picks and chooses what it wants to be offended by. And that hit a nerve. Because it's true. Rappers can talk about DMN near anything, but representation is where some draw the line. Scarface made it clear. She already disliked Boosie before this situation, so the glow drama was just an excuse. She said, "You can't even sneeze toward this situation, and I'm gonna say something." That's real internet warfare. Sometimes the topic isn't even the real beef, it's just the trigger. Then she went for another viral jab, clowning his age, saying he's almost 60 dressing like a teenager. Boosie isn't actually 60, but the insult wasn't about accuracy. It was about embarrassment. And once that clip circulated, the internet exploded. Social media turned into battlegrounds. Team GloRilla said Scarface was ungrateful. Airing private family issues for attention, Team Scarface said Glo should be doing more. And going public was the only way to be heard. And Boosie? He became the unexpected villain in the middle. But here's the deeper layer. This story isn't really about GloRilla, or Scarface, or Boosie. It's about something hip-hop has wrestled with forever. When you make it out, how much do you owe the people who didn't? Is it your responsibility to carry everyone? Or is that expectation toxic? Because on one hand, the culture is built on lift as you climb, bringing your people with you, helping your family escape the struggle. But on the other hand, supporting everyone financially can destroy you. It can turn love into entitlement. It can turn family into pressure. And fame makes it worse. Because now the whole world is watching. And media platforms profit off the breakdown. Families suffer, but blogs get clicks. Then there's the hypocrisy conversation Scarface sparked. Selective morality in hip-hop, violence gets normalized, but other forms of expression get attacked. That double standard is real, and whether you like Scarface or not, she forced people to confront it. Now the biggest question is, what happens next? Does Boosie respond? Does GloRilla address the autistic brother allegation? Does the family split permanently? Because once things go public, they rarely go back private. And this situation is far from over. So let me ask you, who's really wrong here? Is Scarface exposing truth or chasing attention? Is GloRilla protecting her peace or abandoning her roots? And did Boosie make a valid point? Or did he insert himself into something he never understood? Drop your thoughts in the comments and make sure you subscribe. Because when this story pops off again, and trust me, it will, you're going to want the full breakdown first.